Good evening, everyone. I hope for everyone it is audible. So, welcome to day 23. So, participants, does anybody having doubt regarding the previous sessions? You can post it in the chat. Ready to clarify it? Okay, so yeah. Good evening, good evening, good evening, all. Good evening. I hope everyone has enjoyed with yesterday's fantastic outputs with speech recognition and text to speech conversion. Hope so. That is one of the drastic technology still it is being worked. And during yesterday's session, I just forgot one thing. Like, what if we ask what is TTS or text to the respective device itself? Let us try now. Hey Cortana, what is text to speech?
Text to speech means technology that enables text to be converted into speech sounds imitative of the human voice.
What is speech recognition?
Speech recognition means the ability of a computer to identify and respond to the sounds produced in human speech.
And I hope based on this explanation, it was clear for everyone. I hope so. And one more wonderful thing I would like to say that I have completed 22 days. So it's day 23. Yes, good morning, Shri ma'am. Yes, you can ask your doubt. Okay. So I hope the definitions. I want to just to know whether my explanation was good or the Cortana's explanation was good. Because based on your voting poll for this question, uh, you can change the tutor or the trainer. How many of them can poll for that? Deepak Malik, those videos will be available only from our site. So there's also some framework changings inside our site. Soon you can see all the videos. Raj, if you are planning for to collect some certificates, means it would be better if you go join for the internship. All the videos are available in our sites, and it has been clearly mentioned regarding that free webinar as well as the internship class. Yeah. Okay, any doubts? I think Sherry ma'am still has not posted her doubt. Okay, fine. The certificates will be provided after the session. So after the session also it takes some time. The reason is they will verify all the attendance, and after verifying the attendance, the list of certificates should be sent to the respective authorization for their signatures, and after that process only everyone will be receiving to that mail. So participants, about Pantech, we provide educational equipments manufacturing for all the engineering institutions. Also, we started technical training. Beginning itself, we are providing the technical trainings also. Many of them most might have not heard regarding the Pantech. We used to provide most of the offline trainings, and from the pandemic period we have started with the online trainings, not only through YouTube, through any kind Zoom, Google Meet. So there are multi platforms depending upon each and every approaches we were shifting it. And also computer science engineering, we have provided a lot of variants like app development, blockchain, Internet of Things. So like this kind of many informations regarding to the clouds as well as the hardware, or let it be the projects, everything we have shared. And at the same time the prototypes also we are providing, 3D modelings, 3D modelings for multiple robot. Those who are interested to purchase it, you can just go into the site and you can collect it. And therefore along with that, our main motto is to share the knowledge for 10 million students, and we are also about to bring back some of the uh, new kinds of implementations which will be more easier and which will be the future. So within the next 5 years we'll be just seeing those kind of futures as quick as possible. And I don't know how much interesting you guys will be taking that. So with this all the things, I hope everyone will be satisfied, and with all your support definitely we'll be reaching the 10 million students, and we will also be satisfied if everyone is heard to that, like whatever the technologies we are providing. So within that you have to focus. So announcement from 8 p.m. to 8:15, everyone will be just receiving your attendance. The certificate will be provided end of the series. So 25 days attendance is required. Anyway, I hope everyone should wait for till 30 days, because many of them will be having some breaks, and the rest of the days after 25 days they will be just collecting that attendance. So everyone, I humble request, have to wait uh, after 30 days also within 1 week. The reason is this kind of process only we are happening. And the difference between free masterclass and AI internship, so will make you a little more clarity. That's why only I'm just posting this slide, because still many of them are asking the videos are not available. Where can we collect the video? And this free masterclass means you can collect it the video free on that respective time. and the certificate also you will be getting it as participation certificate. If you are going for the site video means you will be receiving it as internship certificate. You can download all the downloadables, and the video will be there for access around of 60 days. And here for free masterclass, after the video, after the live, the video will be deleted for a couple of days, so you guys can just follow that. So these are the particular routes we are conducting for all the live classes in the YouTube. Okay, record one again, no issues. If you're having videos means, please don't keep the videos alone. Try to gain some knowledge from that video. It will be more helpful for you, and try to follow a single career path. So these are the entire, what to say, modules, and successfully we have completed all the three modules. I'm happy for that with all your support. So we have gone with speech recognition through AI yesterday. Not only speech recognition, text to speech conversion, and today we are going to see speech emotion. So on to the day 23, emotion using deep learning. Thanks for all your coordination. So can anyone just provide a thumbs up, or whatever the things you feel for this entire day 22? Because that will be a kind of feedback, because based on your response only we have to plan for the next master classes. I hope so, and I'm sure the next master class will be some different topic. Either it will be from our site or it will be from our YouTube. There are many chances. So I would like if anyone is providing a good response, it will be better. A good response means for whatever I have asked. So I need your smiley response. So how you have enjoyed for the entire 22 days. That feedback is required for today. So Srilata Reddy is fine. I'm also fine with you. Like this, I am expecting from everyone. Totally 169 viewers are there. So Likita giving me 100 marks during my college or school days. Also, I did not see. Thank you, Sherry ma'am. Happy for this feedback. Okay, fine. So will all your feedbacks be read from our particular support? And most happy to have this kind of feedbacks. Yeah. Thank you for this valuable feedbacks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Krishna Kumar, if you are just accessing from our site means just through your mail ID only. Everything you can get it. With a single mail ID, you will be able to collect everything. Oh my god, from Nubai Ahmad, 98.2%. Thank you for that. So happy. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you all for your love. So happy for this. From thousands of participants, although some participants only has responded, very much happy. So I hope they have gained some knowledge in that. Pretty good. And for those who are watching after this live also, so much thank you for viewing our live. I hope everyone is clear. Jerry ma'am's comment is belonging to Institute of Pure Applied Mathematics Board. You were given is quite humorous to me. Definitely, rather than going for some serious kind, if we learn whatever we like in a funny way, quite good. So whatever the funny way I have learned means by burning some capacitors, busting out controllers, and I have busted 5 costly motors, okay, which I have purchased for around 4,000. I have busted that too. When I came to know how to work with those motors and embedded, nothing but servo. So like that, you guys also try. You learn many things. That was my stepping stone of success for learning many things in my life. Participants, I welcome you all for today's session, like speech emotion recognition using deep learning. So what is the speech? Speech itself, it is an audio signal with some frequency and wavelength which is varying for each and every person. From that, how we will be able to recognize the emotion. And I hope successfully we have recognized the emotion for face with my different angle and my smiling and my angry face, like that kind of different things we were able to provide as input, and from that I was able to get some sort of required output which was labeled like happy, sad, angry, afraid. So this kind of frightened kind of things, okay? Everything has been mentioned. So from that particular mentioned things, I was able to show you that histogram variation live kind of output. That is for video. The same thing if we try for an audio, how it will be. The only thing is we have some recorded audio. That recording audio we will be just providing as input. So from that we have to classify what is that respective output. I will also make you to hear how that particular recording audio is also there. Okay, so from that only we have to know how that integration it is being applied, because those kind of integrations it completely differs once the signal is changing. Now you will be saying that what is kind of signals. So from 3G to 4G we are having some drastic change, and now we are also going to face from 4G to 5G. The same way only from image to speech, but that also comes under AI only. Okay, so like we can ask towards the AI, because since we are going under the AI class, we have to know what is that particular thing. What is speech emotion recognition?
Sorry, I'm not able to help with this.
Or it is coming like motorists, so it is not able to recognize speech emotion recognition.
I've got this for you on speech recognition.
So since it has a lot of passage, it is not able to explain the thing. Even A is also a little bit lazy, I hope. But anyway, I will read out this. So speech emotion recognition, task of recognizing the respective person's emotion aspects based on the performance or based on his particular communication. So that particular integrations only we have to know. Like once whenever we are going for this kind of different emotion recognition, we have some technical formalities which should be completed over here. So first we have to know what is that emotion thing and what are the features included for that particular emotion. So once whenever you are going for the speech emotion means, if I ask for another artificial intelligence, what will be the response? You have to know even for that. So for that, I would like to take for my mobile. So I will ask to that particular Siri itself. Hey Siri, what is speech emotion recognition?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is speech emotion recognition. Check it out.
So it is providing me some sort of PDF, like what are the research papers. So this research paper only it is able to search from the respective browser. So that plan also has broke. And let us go for our another AI. I don't know whether though they will be having such kind of emotions also. Alexa, what is speech emotion recognition?
.net.
Alexa, what is speech emotion recognition?
Here's something I found on the web. According to the pi.org, the goal of speech emotion recognition is to predict the emotional content of speech and to classify speech according to one of several labels, i.e., happy, sad, neutral, and angry.
So this particular definition it has been provided from deepai.org. So that particular organization which works only for deep learning and artificial intelligence. So within that complete way of understanding, okay, so within a particular person's speech, when we just speak to our family members or to the loved ones, they will able to find out whether we are so bad or whether we are so much enthusiastic. So why means it has been trained towards their mind. So if he is speaking in this low means he has some problem. If he is speaking in this particular high pitch means he has some kind of happiness. He is more enthusiastic while compared to other day. So that it is nothing but based on the tone only. So that tones here we have to train towards our system, and towards that particular tone only the respective person will be able to analyze that particular part. Okay, so initially I have said artificial intelligence creating an intelligence. Okay, artificial means creating, intelligence means whatever it's using its own brain. So if I am having the brain, like I have to explain this thing, that is my own intelligence, whatever I have learned. The same thing if you are just going for this kind of machine means we have to train them. For us it is trained by our parents or teachers or some of the good companions. Let it be the boss from your office, let it be your friends, your enemies, from anywhere we can learn. So those kind of particular process only we have to know. So here we have that particular speech will be taken into some analog or digital signal, and from that analog or digital signal we will be able to classify from this many emotions. This is not the emotion, there are still many kinds of emotions we have. So from that particular emotions we will be able to see that different kinds of things. For example, now I am just speaking in a normal manner as a trainer. The same thing if I just modulate by voice. Hello, how are you? That is, it comes in the form of a professional one. The same thing if I'm trying to cry means it will be a different kind of thing. The sad means I'm so sad, I'm big, not happy. So like that I will be just speaking over here. So this is some sort of non-modulated voice. The thing if I am excited means hi, how are you? Like that, some a radio jockey or video jockey, whatever they will be doing, those kind of some changes we will be able to see over here. So once when we are going for this kind of functions, according to the physics, here the physics is the main important if you want to know the sound, because the sound engineers or acoustic engineers, if we just hear means they are working in many platforms, especially for music. Okay, music means sound engineer. For movies also nowadays the sound engineer collecting the live sounds. And here itself if you guys see means we have just some a partial covered acoustic forms. The reason is to absorb the echo from the room. Okay, So that particular echo means it is an unwanted noise. So that is a audio processing. Now whatever the whatever the audio I'm just going to provide as a test, for that also the filtering will be there. Why the reason means we have to extract that particular feature. So from that particular feature, we have to integrate all the features and we have to classify for whatever we are asking for it. This kind of functions only it is clearly applied for the speech emotion recognition, and this technology it is known as SER. The short form it is known as SER. Now we have just gone for many kinds of AI, but we left one of the AI whatever we are having our day-to-day life. What is speech emotion recognition?
According to Vivoca, speech emotion recognition is the task of recognizing the emotion from speech irrespective of the semantic contents.
Now the same question I will be asking in another way. Okay Google, what is SER?
According to Bank Bazaar, by who wish to travel to
It is for showing for ECR. What is SER?
according to Collins Dictionary.
What is SER?
According to Collins Dictionary.
So it is not able to recognize the word SER itself. Why means it has not trained. But the
This
same
came
thing.
back from
But the same thing if I go for speech emotion recognition means it is able to recognize. And among from this four, the four AI, only Siri has provided the research papers. Okay, so each and every AI has been trained in that particular way only. So that's what here we have to apply the different sorts of AI for different sorts of application. Okay. So participants, does anybody having doubt till here? Any doubts still here can be posted. And those who are interested to purchase the combo packs can purchase it. This combo packs will be included even with this features, which will be starting from Jan. Yes, actually, still the research is going on to implement with deep learning. There are many kinds of facing problems for the voice modulation. I hope soon that also will be implemented. Participants having any doubts still here? Deep learning used in aircrafts? No, not at all. According to my knowledge, till now they have not used it. Maybe on another day I might be developed for that. Yeah, I am providing my maximum voice. So the sound bars also reaching till red. Kindly check your voice, volume. This process cannot do in AI. They are doing it in AI only. For specific word, there will be specific task or work. So this is the sequence of word matters. Definitely, that comes under the natural language processing. Yes, SCR and emotion recognition are relatively same. So still any doubts? Vidya Thakur definitely will be receiving a mail when it's getting released. Everything will be done through online itself. CR means speech emotion recognition, an emotion of a person which is going to be recognized from his speech or audio. Robotics uses deep learning. Simple robotics won't use deep learning, whereas autonomous robots will use deep learning. Yes, Vidya Thakur, definitely you will be receiving a mail with the combo of packages, like after uploading all the contents. Rangaswamy, actually SCR means speech-based emotion, and that emotion recognition topic it was with visual through camera. Okay, fine. The next thing we have to know the complete feature extraction inside the audio. This is known as MFCC. So from that particular frequency, we have to just collect a required frequency known as MEL frequency substral coefficient. So that is the full form of this particular MFCC. This is the widely used feature extraction wherever we have been applied onto the audio processing, especially to analyze the frequency and the wavelength of a signal whichever we have been provided. So how this particular MFCC will be working, we have to know that particular requirements. Like onto that block diagram, the original sound will be applied with pre-emphasizing. So pre-emphasizing means it is a pre-processing method inside the audio. Here also we will be applying our filter, maybe the low pass filter, the high pass filter, the band pass filter, anything we can apply. So requiring according to the noise whatever it has been obtained. So through that the Hanning window is approved, and from that the framing also done. Framing means selecting the stock, selecting the sort of frequencies, and from that particular sort of frequencies we should also integrate the different parts. So through that the framing and windowing will be done, like taking the signals and slotting or slicing into the different sequence, because the wavelength and the frequency will be noted for each and every place. Okay, and this particular values we will be taking in the form of MEL energy. So MEL energy is one of the data where it will be able to accept in the form of FFT, fast Fourier transform. Okay, so from that fast Fourier transform, that MEL energy will be applied, and the substance part is also extracted from the energy. So that energy it will be collecting the substance part with the help of discrete cosine transform, and from this particular output only we can say that MEL frequency substance coefficient. So how much efficiency that particular audio is having. So that audio only, it is known as the coefficient. This coefficient value only we are supposed to train towards the neural network. Let it be any neural network, NN, LSTM, convolutional, anything. So wherever we train, from that we have to apply that train, and based on that particular train only, it will be able to uh, get a memory model. That memory model only it is mentioned for this neural network applications. So from that neural network applications, therefore we will be able to collect this MFCC data, which will be applied for the entire audio processing unit. So through this process only, here also we will be doing in today's project. Participants having doubt on this combo 1, combo 2, sorry, not for combo, for the technical thing. And those who want to know what are all the different combos means, you can just look it over here. And if you are interested only for a masterclass means, that is also available. Any doubts regarding this emotion recognition till whatever we have gone, you can just post it. Hit a like, drop a like for more energy. Thank you, Sai Sampa, for your request. Okay, Sai Chandra is having a doubt like, sir, in OpenCV, dimensions of image matters for testing the image. Yes, definitely it requires. Whether it's 2D or 3D, that is the most important part. Okay, Sonu Shankar, may I know how to recognize system by using audio and how it's converted to code writing. Everything it is taken in the form of conversion from analog to digital only. Mel energy is a sequence of energy, whatever we can see the spectrum analysis. Okay, it cannot be seen in a normal waveform. In spectrum analysis, we will be able to see. So that is known as the Mel energy. MFCC means the coefficients of the audio whatever we have provided for processing application. To know the coefficient, like how much percentage we are able to extract that audio even after all the disturbances, or by collecting that waveforms, like what is that mode of audio. So that is known as MFCC. Yes, MATLAB classes also will be there. Any doubts regarding the technical requirements? Sai Chandra, it is not possible to train 1080 pixels photos with normal system. Okay, because you have to reduce the size. You have to reduce the size of the image. It is also possible with machine learning. You can apply with SVM. SVM will be the best algorithm for that. Here I am using LSTM and CNN. For text emotion recognition, we have to go with NLP. Application of this model we can use at hospitals to recognize a person's feeling, and at the same time can also use this for some interrogations. Interrogations are done by police, so at that place also they require whether in which emotion he is speaking. In Prashanti, in social media we can apply both the speech as well as face emotion and text emotion. Three also we can use. Sorry, not both, the three. Okay, fine. I hope for everyone it is clear. Okay, so Vidya Tharoor is feeling that we have also initially we have done for 11 then 4 during that time of webinar. The reason is everyone those who are willing, so they are able to spend only time after 5 o'clock. So that is the reason we are conducting this time, and moreover to attend both the same classes it is very rare. In that planning only we have started. This shape it is very difficult to take into the processing part of deep learning. Have to reduce the size. For that only the pre-processing should be done. So once when we start regarding towards this speech emotion recognition project, here this will be that respective block diagram. Like if you provide that audio with the training samples, the pre-processing will be done. So that pre-processing means we have to collect that audio, trimming or converting that format. So all these things we have to go, and from that the feature extraction like MFCC will be done, and based on that feature extraction the training also will be done onto the dataset part. Then the same thing, the test samples will be moving on towards the classifier, and the training data also will be moving on to the classifier. So whatever the test samples we are providing, from that here we will be able to classify the entire data, and finally we will be able to recognize the emotion. So this much simple format which we have to apply for this. In this way only the entire block diagram and all the particular functions will be enabling for the speech emotion recognition. Okay, so once whenever you are applying the speech emotion recognition means here it will be moved on towards this kind of functions like training and testing of data. So now let us get into that particular implementation. So here I have some sort of data. Okay, emotion for training purpose, factor. There are this much amount of data like dogs, kids and all different data sets for audio purpose. But here this is the data which we are going to use for emotion, happy, neutral. Okay, and if anybody needs to know that particular happy and neutral means, just I will play this audio. Add in different language like Arabic. So for happy,
هذا جيد جدا.
So this comes under the happy part. Being sad. If you go for neutral, so these are all different emotions which we have. For test also we can collect the data. Okay, the same data has been applied here for test, but we won't be taking that data. This is entire data for emotion.
Was sind denn das für Typen da unter dem
Okay, so this completely comes under the data for that. And here we have many kinds of parameters for that. And whatever the test data we are going to provide means, sorry, this is like a fear one. We have actually trained that respective emotion in different language, and we are going to provide it as a different test data also.
هذا جيد.
Okay, so these and all the complete thing we are going to provide as insight. And for this we must have the same deep learning module like Anaconda Navigator. Now here on to that we can see where we can provide the input for the data. So here these and all the process, and finally this is the file name where I have to provide, and here I have provided test underscore happy.wave. Here we can see all the classes. So selecting one environment. For this all the audio processing packages are required like LiboSound, MySound, PyAudio. Okay, so this kind of scikit-learn 0.21.3 version is required. I'm opening the terminal. Address. So cd, same method. I forgot to provide the space. Get access directory. Type python test.py. That will be the file name. Now we can start the program. So it will throw out the errors which is required for breaking that without doing a CUDA or graphics. So the model has been trained and the test accuracy score was 81 and received the thing as happy, where we have also provided the particular thing for happy data only. Okay. Now similarly, I would change that complete data over here. So test underscore neutral. And after changing that input, you have to provide the name. You have to save that file, else the old output only we will also receive. So it is able to classify the class as neutral. In this way only we will be working with speech emotion recognition. Participants having any doubts still here means you can just post it. They may have doubts. Okay. So today's interesting news. It is like actually today our Honorable Prime Minister has visited Indian Institute of Technology Kanpur. So there, whatever the speech he has given, PM Modi says like work on AI, but don't forget human intelligence. So by keeping this mind, try to solve the problems, and that problem should not create other problem for the customer or for other human beings. So kindly take this as particular important speech. I would like to share this as particular today's news. Even though whatever the news it has come after that, this news will be more important. Okay, so this is done by our Honorable Prime Minister. I hope by keeping this mind for your future developments and your innovative ideas will be more safety. Okay, participants, I hope everyone has enjoyed today's session. Like 2 days we have a couple of things with speech, and finally we have completed that. I hope the next day we will be starting with NLP, natural language processing. So most probably completely we will be having like what is natural language processing, that what are the packages and how it will be able to apply. Okay. Okay, participants. So I hope everyone is with this. Thank you all. We'll meet you tomorrow at same time. So stay home, stay safe.